Hi students, this is Srinivas from Srila Creation. In this video, I am going to explain the formation of a stationary waves in a stretched string. So this is the one of the long answer question which is a very important and useful to the intermediate second year students. So in this pandemic situation, most of the students are getting fear to remember the long answer questions. So I will make it is easy to understand the long answer question. So this is only for the purpose of revision. Those who are completed the regular pattern of study. So this video will helps you to remember once again what I am teaching and what is the concept. Remember what I am teaching in this video, and it will be help to you remind what you are studied in the long answer question in the chapter of a wave for the second year students. See, let me go to the topic. Formation of a stationary waves in a stretched string. That is the question. Explain the formation of a stationary waves and in a stretched string, and also give the loss of. There is a loss. I am also explain the last pattern. So loss of transverse wave in a stretched string. This is also in the same question. See here. First I will be started with the stationary waves definition. See, what is a stationary wave? It is also called standing waves. Stationary waves is defined that when two progressive waves of equal amplitude and equal frequency are traveling in opposite directions along the same line are superimposed, then the resultant wave is called. See here, so I will be shown here. There is a stationary wave. This is a stationary wave. See, one wave is moving along the positive x direction, and another wave is coming from the negative x direction, the same line. Both are superimposed to form like this type of wave will be named as stationary waves or standing waves. So this type of loops formation will be seen in the stationary waves. So this will be named as stationary waves. See, one progressive wave moving this side, and another wave will be coming in the same line in the opposite to the first wave. Both are superimposed and to form the stationary waves. See, this result will be give the nodes and antinodes. What is the nodes and what is the antinodes? Nodes means in this resultant wave equation, where the amplitude will becomes to 0. This is the amplitude will becomes to 0, resultant wave. So this is also. So wherever the amplitude will becomes to 0, so that will be named as nodes. And wherever the amplitude is maximum, so this will be named as antinodes. And remember, most important thing is node and antinode having a distance of lambda by 4. Node and antinode in each and every alternate node and antinode. So this from this node to this antinode having a distance that is lambda by 4. See, so each and every node distance, nodes and antinodes, alternate antinodes having a distance of lambda by 2. I wrote here clearly. So this is a complete wave having the distance that is equals to lambda, but half of the wave, that is called one loop. In this case it will be appears to be loop. So the loop distance is lambda by 2, and half of the loop will be named as lambda by 4. I mentioned that clearly. And the mathematical part of this wave, superimposed wave, displacement equation. There is a given here mathematical equation. See, let y1 means displacement of the first wave which is moving along the positive x direction. So that is equals to a sin kx minus omega t. And the opposite wave which is having the same amplitude and same frequency, so which is moving in opposite direction, so that is given that y2 is equals to a sin kx plus omega t. According to the principle of superposition, I am just adding these two equations, that is called y is equals to y1 plus y2. Y is equals to y1 plus y2. This is the principle of superposition. And the results will be gives that a sin kx minus omega t, a sin kx plus omega t. See, this will be appears to sin a plus sin b. Sin a plus sin b by taking the common of a, amplitude. So what is the value of the, what is the formula for the sin a plus sin b? Sin a plus b by 2, sin cos a minus b by 2 into 2. So 2 sin a plus b by 2 cos a minus b by 2. By the application of these formula into the equation, I will be get the result, that is equals to displacement of the superimposed wave, like displacement of stationary wave, is given by y is equals to 2a sin kx cos omega t. But the 2a sin kx will be represented the complete amplitude of the resultant wave. Complete amplitude of the resultant wave. So this is the mathematical formula. If students you don't want to write this longest equation, you can write directly from the y is equals to y1 plus 2, and you both combine these two equations. You directly write this equation, no problem. Okay, you will be get the marks. Don't worry about that. And see, whenever the nodes will be formed, where is the nodes? These are the nodes. These are the nodes, and wherever the amplitude will be formed in this wave equation I wrote here, so that when nodes will be formed at 0, lambda by 2 and lambda, and antinodes are formed in the stationary wave, that is equals to lambda by 4, 3 lambda by 4, 5 lambda by 4, and etc. See here, look at the wave. See, it is 0, node will be formed. So I will be showing everything like this one. Okay. So this is 0, node will be formed, and this is a lambda by 2, and this is lambda by lambda only. So like that nodes will be formed. Antinodes, the first one is will be forms at lambda by 4, and second one is 3 lambda by 4 and 5 lambda by 4, and so on, etc. So in this mode of vibration, I am going to explain the fundamental mode of frequency. So what is the meaning of fundamental? Fundamental meaning is a single mode of vibration. See, look at the diagram, you can understand this is a single mode of vibration. So it will be happen actually when a string is plucked at middle. I wrote here clearly. So when a string is plucked at middle, it vibrates in a single mode. So this type of mode will be formed in the stationary waves, will be named as fundamental mode of vibration. So from the figure you can understand the length of the string. I wrote the top of the diagram, that is the length of the string. So from the figure you can understand. See, length of the string is given that L is equals to lambda by 2 according to the figure. So then you can get the lambda is equals to 2L by cross multiply it. And what is the frequency? Frequency is nothing but velocity by wavelength. See, velocity by, what is the wavelength value? Wavelength is nothing but 2L. So you can substitute the 2L, V by 2L. But what is the velocity in a stretched string? So we have an equation already. That equation will be named as the velocity. But the velocity of the stretched string or any string is nothing but under root of T by mu. What is the T? T is the tension in the string and mu is the linear density of the string. Okay. So then you can replace this V value by using this equation. You will be get that is equals to mu is equals to 1 by 2L under root of T by mu. So this is called fundamental frequency or first harmonic. This is called fundamental frequency or first harmonic. So this is the expression for the stationary waves in a stretched string. And finally, I am going to explain that the laws. So if you can understand the first law, you can understand the fundamental mode of vibration or first harmonic frequency. then you can write these three laws directly without any preparation. Students, it will be helps to you because I am clearly explaining that if you know this equation, then you can write the three laws without any preparation, without any study of these three laws. Because its frequency will be inversely proportional to the length. The first law, frequency is directly proportional to the square root of the tension, and frequency directly proportional to the square root of the tension, and frequency is inversely proportional to the square root of the linear density. This is only the laws. So let me explain clearly one by one. So the first law, fundamental frequency is inversely proportional to its length. You can look at the above equation, fundamental mode of frequency, fundamental frequency or first harmonic frequency. You can easily understand. So at this time you remember that tension and linear density remains constant here in the first law. So then frequency will be depends inversely proportional to the length of the string. Second law, the fundamental frequency is directly proportional to the square root of its tension, but in this case length and linear density will be constant. So then the second law will be represented, that is equals to nu is directly proportional to root t, and when L and T constant, the third law will be represented, that is equals to fundamental frequency is inversely proportional to the square root of its linear density, that is equals to nu is proportional to 1 by root mu, that is called linear density. See, this is the equation for the or expression or laws for the stationary waves in a stretched string. Hope you understand this question. If you don't understand, repeat my video and listen carefully. You will understand. This is a very, very most important for this academic year 2021, because it is a pandemic situation. Most of the students are suffering by the remembrance of these long answer question. Students, for second year, from this chapter it will become 2 long answer question from the waves chapter, so it may be helps to you. Okay, I will go to the next question. Okay students, the next long answer question in the waves chapter, that is open organ pipe. So let us see the formation of a stationary waves in an air column enclosed in open pipe. See what is an open pipe, and there is another pipe long answer question also in the waves chapter, that is closed pipe. So before going to this concept, I wish to tell you what is an organ pipe. See, an organ pipe is a cylindrical tube of a uniform cross section in which a gas or air is trapped as medium. Like you can see here there is a tube. So this type of organ tube, actually organ tubes are 2 types. So in this organ tube, the 2 types of organ tube, that is one is open pipe, another one is a closed pipe. I am not going to wish you that information in this long answer question, because you no need to write the organ pipe definition and types of the organ pipes. You can write directly whatever I am given here, which is useful to you get full marks. Okay, see, let me go to the topic. See, what is an open pipe? It is an organ pipe. It is an organ pipe which is open end at both sides. Otherwise I wrote here a cylindrical tube which is open at both end is called open pipe. And let us see how the waves, what are the waves? Stationary waves. See how the waves are generated or formed in the open pipe. Okay. When a sound wave is sent into the open pipe, the wave gets reflected at the other end. Then the incident and reflected waves are traveling in opposite direction are superimposed each other and to produce the stationary waves. Friends, in the last long answer question, we discussed the same concept. So, one equal frequency and equal amplitude. The two waves are superimposed, traveling in opposite direction or superimposed to form the stationary waves. Here also will be done the same thing, but it is done in a open pipe. See, you must remember that always the open end side there exists a antinode. Here the open pipe, in the open pipe there are two open ends will be there. So that is the reason there exist two antinodes. Antinodes. So in between the antinodes there exist the nodes. Friends, I am repeating for you what is an antinode and what is a node. So antinode means where there is a amplitude is maximum in the stationary waves is called antinode, and where there is a amplitude is minimum, that is named as a nodes. Remember, okay. So let us see the modes of vibration. So there are different kinds of modes of vibration will be seen in the open pipe. Here I could take only the three mode of vibration. What are the three modes? First mode of vibration, second mode of vibration, and third mode of vibration. Once again, there are different modes of vibrations will be seen in the open pipe. So let me explain the first mode of vibration. Okay. See here, I am taking the one organ open pipe which is opened at both ends. See, the length of the organ pipe here I wrote is L. L is the length of the organ pipe. And how the mode of vibration will be present here. See, in this mode of vibration, the wave vibrates in a single loop. See, the wave will vibrate. What is a single loop? So, two antinodes and one node will be present in the first mode of vibration. Okay. See here, according to the node and antinode distance we studied in the last concept, that is equals to the node and antinodes having a distance of lambda by 4. So here it is a lambda by 4 and here it is also lambda by 4. So what is the air column length? See here, what is an air column? So the inside in the open organ tube, either it is a gas or air. So that will be named as air column. In the air column, the stationary waves are formed. Then the length of the air column, is L. That is equals to L is equals to what is it? Lambda by 4 plus lambda by 4. Here I wrote clearly the length of the air column is equals to lambda by 2. That is L is equals to lambda by 4 plus lambda by 4. That is equals to lambda by 2. But I wrote it is a lambda 1 because it is a first mode of vibration. Okay, I am assuming that the lambda is in 1 with a subscript 1, that is equals to lambda represented the first mode of vibration. Okay, next the frequency, because our aim is to find the frequency here. So the frequency will be defined the ratio of the velocity and wavelength. See, wavelength is equals to the 2L from the above equation. Okay, so lambda 1 is equals to, from this equation, lambda 1 is equals to, by cross multiplied with 2, it will becomes to 2L. So you can substitute this lambda 1. I wrote here it is a 1. It is a 1, lambda 1. So V is equals to, what is the lambda 1 value? 2L. So V is equals to V by 2L. Nu 1 is equals to V by 2L. This frequency is known as fundamental frequency or first harmonic. So this frequency of first mode of vibration will be named as fundamental frequency or first harmonic. Understand, students? So let me go to the second mode of vibration, then you can understand easily. Here there is a second mode of vibration. So the diagram you can understand by the easily. there exist three antinodes, two nodes by the same air column length, that is L. Okay, so in this mode of vibration, the wave vibrates in the two loops as shown in the figure. Understand? So always open end side will exist antinodes. In between the antinodes, how many number of modes, depending on the mode of vibration, it will be generated. So in the second mode of vibration, let us see the length of the air column. Length of the air column, that is equals to L is equals to, here it is a lambda by 4 and this is lambda by 2 and this is lambda by 4. So what is the total value? Lambda by 4 plus lambda by 2 plus lambda by 4 is equals to lambda. But I will be mentioned it is a subscript with a 2. Understand? So L is equals to lambda 2. So what about the frequency? Frequency is defined always the ratio of the velocity and wavelength. So wavelength is nothing but lambda 2. Frequency nu t is equals to V by lambda 2. Lambda 2 is nothing but equals to L. Then V by L. But I multiplied with 2 by, multiply and divide with 2. Then I will be get 2 into V by 2L. For our convenience I wrote here. So V by 2L. What is the V by 2L? In the fundamental frequency, in the fundamental mode of frequency, that is a V by 2L. Okay, so that is a fundamental frequency or first harmonic, that is nu 1. Then you can see here nu, you can also write it as a nu 2, that is equals to 2 nu 1. So this frequency will be named as a second harmonic or first overtone. Remember, the second mode of vibration frequency which we are getting, that value will be named as second harmonic or first overtone. Understand? So similarly, let we go to discuss about the third mode of vibration. See, third mode of vibration, the diagram will be represents third mode of vibration. Here there exist three loops, one loop, and this half will be combined three loops. So there exist three loops. So we don't need to write everything everywhere. So you can write directly what is the air column length. Air column length L is equals to lambda by 4. This is lambda by 4 and this is lambda from here to here, complete wave lambda, and one more lambda by 4. So lambda by 4 plus lambda by 4 is equals to 3 lambda by 2. But I will be mention it is a lambda 3 because it is a third mode of vibration. So frequency nu 3 is equals to V by lambda 3. So what is the lambda 3? By cross multiply lambda 3, 2L by 3. Then you can write 2L by 3. Here I wrote here the value of lambda 3. Okay. So then you can substitute this value lambda 3. You will be get the result nu 3. That is equals to 3 into V by 2L. So this frequency will be named as third harmonic, and which is equals to the, with related to the fundamental mode of vibration, that is equals 3 into nu 1. 3 into nu 1. So this simply represented the third mode of vibration. Understand all of you? See, third mode of this, in the third mode of vibration, the frequency will be named as third harmonic or second overtone. Second overtone or third harmonic. See, in the first harmonic, this is the first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic. And this is the fundamental frequency, and this is the first overtone, this is second overtone, and so on will be continuous. Okay, let us see the conclusion of this long answer question. So what we are observed in the long answer question, what is the conclusion? See, in this open organ pipe, all the harmonics are integral multiple of the fundamental frequency. Integral multiple of the fundamental frequency. All the mode of vibrations, all the harmonic which is an integral multiple of the fundamental frequency. Let us see the ratio. that is equals to nu1 is to nu2 is to nu3. The frequency, the ratio of the frequencies, nu1 is to nu2 is to nu3 and dash 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 is equals to 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to dash 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 and so on. So very simple, it will be number of integral multiples of the fundamental frequency. So this is a open organ pipe, how the waves will be generated in the organ pipe. The similar way, there is a one more long answer question that is named as a closed pipe. I am going to explain that question also, because these two questions are similar. Then you can understand easily the concept by one by another. So you will be, I hope you understand well. Okay. So friends, students, let me go to the next long answer question. Thank you. Students, let us go to the one more long answer question. This is also very most important in the waves chapter. That is the formation of a stationary waves in an air column enclosed in a closed pipe. See here, in the last long answer question, we discussed about the open pipe stationary waves or standing waves, how it is will be formed. So in this long answer question, we are going to discuss about the stationary waves in a closed pipe. Before that, first I will give the definition for the closed pipe. A closed pipe is a cylindrical tube in which is open at one end and closed at another end. So one end is open, look at the diagram, you can understand. So one end is open, another end is closed. This organ pipe will be named as closed pipe. The same similar situation will be done in this closed pipe also. When a sound waves are sent into the closed pipe, the wave get reflected at the another end, and the incident and reflected wave traveling in opposite direction are superimposed to each other and produce the stationary waves. The same definition, which is similar, the same mode of vibration, everything is same in this long answer question. But the difference will be occurs in the frequency, finding the frequency of the different modes of vibration. Okay. So let me go to the directly, that is the different modes of vibration, So in that first mode of vibration, second mode of vibration and third mode of vibration. And as well as the conclusion, which is I explained in the last long answer question. Okay, see, what is the first mode of vibration? See, in this case, the first mode of vibration, there exists only off loop. I wrote it is the only off loop here, because it is off loop. See, that means one antinode and one node will be generated. See, remember, you must remember that open end side always exists antinode, closed end side always exists node. This is, remember, you must remember this. Only if you can know this concept, you will be right in your own way. So the length of the air column, this is the length of the air column, which is equals to lambda by 4. So according to the node and antinode distance, that is equals to lambda by 4. Then you can write L is equals to lambda 1 by 4. Here I mentioned lambda 1 because it is the first mode of vibration. So frequency nu1 is equals to V by lambda 1. So lambda 1 is nothing but 4L. Then you can write V by 2L. So this is also named as fundamental frequency. The first mode of vibration, the frequency which we are getting, that is named as fundamental frequency or first harmonic. And let me go to the same discussion, the second mode of vibration. In the second mode of vibration, there exists a diagram like this, like one complete loop and one half loop, one and half loop. Here I wrote the two loop, but it is the one and half loop, one and half loop as shown in the figure. Here the length of the air column, that is equals to, this is lambda by 2, and this is lambda by 4 plus lambda by 2. Then you will get the 3 lambda by 4. So if you can assume that is lambda 2, then it will becomes to 4L by 3. Then nu 2 means frequency is nothing but velocity by lambda. So then V is equals to 4L by 3. So nu t is equals to 3 into 4L by 3 will get denominator will becomes to numerator. Then it will becomes to 3 into V by 4L. So what is the V by 4L? That is the fundamental frequency. Then the second mode of vibration, the frequency will be nothing but equals to the 3 into nu 1. Actually this is called second harmonic. Actually this is second harmonic and first overtone. Okay, this is called first overtone. This is a third harmonic, which is represent the 3 multiplied with the 3 number to the fundamental, which is named as third harmonic. Okay, so in the third mode of vibration, that is equals to the same. The diagram will be represented as in this way, but open end side always formed node and closed end side node and open end side antinode. The length of the air column, which is equals to 5 lambda by 4L, because it is lambda by 4 and this is lambda by 2 and this is lambda by 2. Then you can add lambda by 2, then lambda by 4. Lambda by 2 plus lambda by 2 plus lambda by 4, which is gives the 5 lambda by 4. See, assume that the lambda is lambda 3 here, then it will becomes to 4L by 5. So what about the frequency? Frequency is nu 3 will be represented V by lambda 3. So V by 4L by 5. So the denominator will becomes to numerator 5 into V by 4L. So that is becomes to nu 3 is equals to 5 lambda 1. So actually this is also named as fifth harmonic. Okay, and it is a third harmonic, remember. So actually this frequency have another name, that is called second overtone. This is the first overtone and this is the second overtone, and continues the equations, different modes of vibration. The conclusion in this case, you can see that in a closed organ pipe, all the harmonics are integral multiples of the fundamental frequency. Here it is the integral multiple means the odd number of the fundamental frequency. Only the multiples will be taken as odd numbers of multiples of the fundamental frequency. Then, so that is equals to nu 1 is to nu 2 is to nu 3. Ratio of the frequency is equals to 1 is to 3 is to 5, 1 is to 3 is to 5, and so on. So which is I am not changing well, because I am just replaced the last equation with a closed pipe into the open pipe into the closed pipe. So that is the reason I can't be write the complete way in this year, because I am conducting these classes only for the revision, and I need to compare the open pipe and closed pipe. That is the reason I could put into the writing part in my board, which is the same as in open pipe. Okay, understood all of you? So I hope you these 3 long answer questions will be helps to get 16 marks in the academic year 2021 in the pandemic situation. So because it will be helps to you remembrance in a in manner to understand the concept as well as the remembrance. Okay, so I hope you understand this concept, the 3 long answer questions. I also hoping on you will be right on the exam any 2 of these 3 questions in the long answer question in this academic year. Okay, thank you students, thank you.